Welcome everyone to another Wednesday Night Fights number 23 for Street Fighter V Top 8. There's plenty of good matches headed your way, but first, let's head into introductions. My name is Flexus, back at it on the mic, joined by my favorite soda, Sankola. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting ready for this action we're about to see. People, you know, this bracket's looking a little unusual, and I just wanted to say that I was right. I just want to say I was correct, that Akuma is top tier. Look at this top 8 that we got on the deck for the people. Let's show them what's good on the screen here. I'm not sure, my man's got a baby in the hand, so it might be a little difficult. So we might just do this audibly, but actually, he's got it going on. UYU's Chris CCH is going up against BlazBlue, which is going to be one of my favorite matches of the day, and y'all need to be watching that one. It's going to be very hilarious. Then Luigi versus Haru. And then at the end, we're going to be seeing the loser side of things. Shadowkin versus Matoha and Hylex versus Stupendous. What I'm looking at here is possibly two Akumas, a Zeku, Stupendous, whoever he feels like picking, you know, on the day, some Abigail, and maybe a little bit of that Seth play too from Chris CCH, or if he goes back to Sakura. So a lot of good stuff coming your way in this top 8 bracket. Wednesday Night Fight style put on by MetaView in conjunction with them to give you guys all that good stuff. If you miss it, and I know you probably will, because you know sometimes you gotta take out the dog and stuff like that, if you blink or this or that, make sure you guys catch this tomorrow on MetaView. We're starting things a little bit earlier, but you know MetaView always got you in terms of make sure you have all the clips and you know everything that you might have missed. They're always gonna catch the hype moments, so download that app. It's on Android and it's got the web browser, and if you haven't, if it looks like you have it at all, go ahead up that Matt Maturino. I need you to run that code, the promo code, the WNF2021_23 SFE for that free 50-cent donation in the sponsor question on the right-hand side.
Absolutely, yeah. Make sure you stick around too after the Street Fighter V action because there will be Guilty coming your way. But thank you guys so much for joining us today because we have got some spicy, some hot, some sizzling Street Fighter V action. Because first up on deck, we hinted a little bit at it, but Chris CCH versus BlazBlue. Now, I was doing a little bit of research, and I have to agree. Chris CCH put out a Sakura matchup chart a while back, saying that this is actually a really difficult matchup between Sakura and Abigail, and it actually works in Sakura's favor, which I would agree with. I would definitely agree with because, again, being such a big character, you're going to get a lot of whiffs on that. And Sakura has some great neutral buttons. You know, she has a standing light kick that buffers into just about everything under the sun. And that combined with a really good projectile game plan, especially if she utilizes some of that meter for projectiles, that can negate the tire entirely, which we love to see BlazBlue run.
I see what you did. I see what you did. Yo, Chad, you gotta give her some credit for that. That was good. That was good. I see what you did. But you know, BlazBlue again, as you had said right there, the tire being such a crux of this dude's gameplay, he needs to run the tire. Like he's definitely down bad for the tire. But he's also giving these hits, and when the Abigail punch to the corner carry right there in the anti-tire, there's a tire. So that knockdown situation, he's gonna call that tire immediately. My tire and me to get the stun and try to get it done. Oh, we about to see a mix-up, sis.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see some big damage following up. Got the EX, the tire to knock him in the air. Add that little extra damage, that little sprinkle of salt on it. Give it some more flavor. Send it into round 2, going to BlazBlue.
I know that was a thing, to be honest. Y'all, I had no idea that was a thing. I honestly did not know that added damage on top where getting hit with the EX Abigail punch. But yo, Chris CCH and I and everyone else has learned today. BlazBlue came to play.
Absolutely. Hey, he bought the game, he spent the $60, he's gonna take his chance to play with some buttons. But right here in the neutral, trying to get the nice meaty setup, going in with the throw, gives a little bit of corner carry, follow up the throw a second time.
Dash back away, he doesn't want no back throw situation into V-trigger, into guess for your life. That's ridiculous. BlazBlue can still win this. And Abigail's one of those characters that you definitely do, you gotta put him down on the ground. You gotta see the KO on the screen to make sure the job is done. You gotta kill him, you gotta double tap, make sure the job is done. Because if you leave him alive with all that bar at the bottom, he will rob the pockets.
Yeah, especially going into the activation here, lots of big damage, especially with the armor, but just not enough to able to close it out. Chris CCH able to pull through, and that's what we like to see. You don't want to leave Abigail alive in these situations when he has so much meter because he has that comeback factor. And just like Sakura, he puts out a lot of damage.
So you're about to see right here. EX Abigail punch, get some distance between them. It's not you, it's me kind of thing. Build up the B skill, has that, you know, just to lock down the neutral, but doesn't do a lot for Chrissy CH. As you were pointing out before, the fireball game kind of heavy, and Chrissy CH putting on too much pressure for that to even matter. Oh, the backdash though. Oh, it don't matter. The light to do it. Ooh.
Yeah, closing out the first match. Again, you know, Chrissy CH had tweeted out that matchup chart, and we're seeing that in full play here. We know that not everything that happens on paper is true, you know, gonna happen online, but definitely gonna see that play out here. And we talk about the fact that Sakura has great neutral buttons, and even though Abigail definitely wins when it comes to his reach, he definitely loses when it comes to his speed. Because he's such a big character, he's very slow. So he lacks the mobility that Sakura with an amazing dash is going to be able to do.
That dash, especially online in this kind of situation, is difficult to deal with. The walk speed too, just to constantly adjust where you're at. And just look at that, fading away from the medium punch. Crouching punch will take those. EXDP as an anti right there, put him in the corner. Eat this meaty, no vegan, another DP. Man, that stun is rising. Careful now, you take a little bit too much damage while alive. Take a little bit too much. What are you gonna do, brother? What are you gonna do?
I'm guessing we'll see activation here, going in with the neutral jump over the fireball, using that armor. Yep, there's the activation time. Gonna be some big damage. Ooh, nice use of the armor there.
Trying to find that crush kind of situation to get things going. Chrissy CH has the hands hot up, like up, hot and ready. He's just blocking everything out. He's content to do it. You know, he's just content to just be nice and easy, and then goes for a dash in, and this will probably be the win. Fireball follow up, no.
Oh, drops it. And now it's BlazBlue's turn. Goes in with a big command grab, wall bounce, and big damage to follow.
Is he dead? Oh my god.
Oh, this is what you don't leave the man alive, because he has got the comeback factor. The comeback factor.
Oh my god, finish the job. You go back to your boss and you say, you finish the job. Check to see if he was dead. Sir, I shot him. But did you check to see if he was dead? Longlad's still alive.
Gotta double tap that, and he definitely did it that time around. Great hands here though with the DP, following up with the fireball here. Gotta get damage, small confirms. Hey, it adds up over time.
Absolutely does. And the buff with the lights, as you said before, adds up so much on the corner carry, but yelled that buff for the crouching kick right there, finds the X and the knockdown. Again, BlazBlue going for these open situations and say, forget that. I want to call it the tide. I want to have that just lock down the pressure. And when you lacking this much health, you really can't take these mix-ups right here. Oh, he gets bumped on the head.
Oh, great anti, but caught off guard. Gonna get caught with the tire. Just because Abigail gets hit, his tire still stays on the screen. That's the beauty of it as a, I guess, a projectile.
I mean, it is very much a projectile. Do you see that? From the back door.
My tire and me.
Abigail wins.
It must be such a pain to have to worry about multiple things on the screen with a big bruiser like this who already carries, you know, you across the screen if he hits you. He's already get those big, long, grown man limbs, and then the V skill to pop through, and someone like BlazBlue will disallude any sort of pokey or advantage or even dash up pressure just to get the tire going.
Yeah, and no, you're absolutely right. As BlazBlue as a player, always gonna call out the tire. He'll even eat the possibility of a projectile or a possibility of losing Oki to call the tire, because I said it before, it is a get out of jail free card. We're talking about getting into jail with a big stun here and a PKO to follow. Chrissy CH definitely felt that tire in the last one.
He was like, bro, I'm done dealing with this. You're bringing too much goofiness into this neutral. Let me keep it solid with a dash up throw. There you go. And now Chrissy CH find a way to deal with it. There was someone who posted, Maggie, actually, another Abigail user, that posted how to deal with the tire. And you're seeing it here. The chase down on the V shift, get got. Hold these fireballs too. That's a pain point for this character. If you don't have the parry, you have to rely upon, you know, back fist or, you know, the V trigger to send it right back. But Molly don't have that.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, he, you know, has to live with his decision to pull out the tire here. Blocking, but able to take the throw. This corner pressure too. Sakura's really, really great at keeping her corner pressure because she has such a decent fireball, and especially when she has the meter.
If you check how Chrissy CH is moving, he knows how to get back thrown in a bad situation. When he's crouching, leaning kicks right there, catching that walk back and those fadeaways. Marlon goes for the reset this time. That's the Sky looking extra fly. Let's see if Wildlight can clean this up and give us more games. We're trying to wait the bait, but even at the end of the line.
Nice use of the... Yeah, great V-shift there. Negates the projectile. That gets him the win. All right, tied up. Match for match, round for round. This is match point either way.
Kind of nasty. I think when he also stops relying upon the top, well, as soon as I say that, but usually like plays a little more of the neutral fights is confirmed. We see more of that, you know, the usual Abigail robbery, but can't anti-air like that off the light. Don't happen this season. Got nerfed, big jumping, finds the EX, and you know what's coming next.
Oh, absolutely. My tire and me and my tire and big damage to follow. Doesn't get clipped with the tire that time around, but hey, it's still on the screen for a minute more.
Way to EX using the armor as a wicked decision
Nice.
to reverse what was going on here. I like that. DP though, the tire back at him. Yo, I like how Chrissy CH does not care about that tire. He's like, I'm gonna keep swinging. You can bring a whole car at me, dog. I'm gonna keep swinging at you.
Yeah, and timing out some of these DPs. Oh no, the jumping. Gotta consider. Oh.
You had to hold that. I wonder, actually, you know what? If Wake Up EXDP would have worked there, that might have, maybe. But you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. That big punch right there is gonna place poor Chris CCH in the losers and Blarlad further through the bracket. Yo, shout out to Blarlad. I love it when my man starts using more than just a tire, because I feel like if we've watched him before at we watched him at DreamHack, and he was so reliant upon the tire to a detriment. He would lose so much health. This time, I feel like he cuts that off. He's like, hold on now, too much tire. I need to wake up. Too much tiredness. I need to wake up. You know, it's time to spruce up.
I see what you did there. Yeah, it was really unfortunate at the end. Just slight poor decisions made. I think a little bit too much confidence in that jump in, especially because you have the one hit of armor that's going to eat the jump in and put Blarlad at a really great opportune situation. So Blarlad able to capitalize on that and move on through the bracket. But Chris CCH isn't down and out for the count just yet. Just moving on down to losers side. But speaking of down and out for the count just yet, who else do we have on winners? What do we got next?
Yo, Luigi and Haru coming through. Yo, Luigi kind of been unusual. I feel like his infectiousness to, you know, wake up EX or on someone else's wake up, EXDP on their wake up has spread to other people. We saw it with Samurai last week. We saw it with other people, you know, as time and time again has Wednesday Night Fights has gone on. He is just a very expressive player. He definitely is that kind of dude that just is having fun. He's having fun, and that's dangerous. You got the sweat lords out here with the pit sweaty and stuff. Them dudes are like, they'll be visibly shaking and stuff, but Luigi's just gaming. He's just having a fun time. You know, he's out here, he's vibing and stuff like that, and that's the most dangerous person you don't want to fight. Someone who has, really, they have nothing to lose, and you out here sweating. Haru, I feel for you. Let's see if Haru does. It looks like we might be seeing either a Ryu or an Akuma pick. If I remember correctly, Haru might have also had a Karen. I could be wrong. But we're going to see it on screen real soon here, as soon as, you know, Luigi comes through.
Yeah, and while we're waiting for the next match to start up, make sure you go, please, check out the match arena sitting at $14 right now. You can use that free promo code WNF2021_23SFV, even make it rhyme.
How are we at $14? Y'all, come on now. There's a bunch of y'all in here watching some Street Fighter 5 action, almost damn near 100. Can we get the match? Use the codes. Let's get this hot. Let's get this popping. And we're gonna pop on this next match of the top 8 winners of the Wednesday Night Fights thing. It might be some Gao versus Ryu, which I think Ryu actually does pretty well this season. I don't know if he does, but I think he does better. His Oki situations are better. You know, when he's able to find these confirms off the into Tatsus and things like that to continue the corner pressure in the Oki. His confirms are a lot better. He gets a lot more off his confirms. And he just feels like more of a complete character that can definitely contest what Guile wants to do. And I feel like he kind of had the methods before, but it wasn't melded together well. He had the, you know, he needs that extra spice. And today he's got the Lowrys on it. Got a little bit of that sprinkle, you know?
The little, what's the name? The salt sprinkle?
Mm-hmm. just that little, and you know what? It's, to be honest, if you look at Ryu these days, I would say it's more than a sprinkle. I think that, you know how you open up the thing on the top on accident and you spill a little too much on there, but you kind of just rub it in because it's still delicious and it turns out great? That's Ryu right now. I don't think he's top tier, but he's way better than what he used to be.
Oh no, you're absolutely right. Especially coming into this season, he had a lot of love to give, but we're not going to see any of that because we're going to see some Rashid action. Talk about top tier. Rashid has never been a bad character in this roster. This is kind of a weird matchup though because Rashid is very difficult to lock down. He has so many different mobility options. He has so many different jump arcs, especially with the Eagle Spike that can vary. I think that can prove to be difficult, but of course, too, we know who Luigi is. Great anti-airs. Definitely going to abuse the Sonic Booms here and going to get punished for it. Big throw into the corner.
I'm really curious how Luigi's going to operate this match. I'm sure he's played a lot of JV, so... But I feel like also at the same time, we got this different Rashid player out here, Harut, who I thought played Akuma. Hey, we all got mixed out here. Let's see what he do with this, because if you playing someone like JB, they're definitely going to be playing different. We're not going to see the JBs from Harut, I bet.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely going to be a different type of Rashid.
Never mind. No, never mind. With B-Trigger, you make it safe, but still, like, the overhead for the win. Harut, come on, my friend. Come on.
This is what I'm talking about, though. Rashid can be really difficult to lock down, and especially as a character like Guile, where your whole game plan is to lock down your opponent and play that zoning game, for lack of better words. You really struggle in this matchup, and Guile definitely has some nerves coming into the season as well. Not as strong as he used to be, even in the hands of Luigi, so gonna be a little bit difficult to, maintain the momentum in the game plan. But going in with a big flash kick here, trying to find his way out of the corner.
Yeah, that's a V reversal. I feel like if you're Luigi, you have to rely upon your fireballs at a mid-range a little bit more. Look at that flash kick right there. You're 0 on block, but it don't matter if you press the right button. Upside down kick and the flash kick to do it. Luigi staying a little bit more solid. Introducing a few more fireballs in this approach, and I think that's what also can help turn the tide a little bit, because Rashid can, sweep on through, as we've seen, with the V skill 1, just to get through the fireball pressure. If you change up the timing, it works out better for you. And Luigi going for the V skill 2.
Oh no!
It don't matter, he ain't gonna be able to use it right now. He's up in the corner, baited out the DP and got a punish on it.
Yeah, small punish there, just not enough to take things full circle, but stuck in the corner now. This is an uncomfortable position for Guile. Even with the V reversal, he's still stuck in that place. And Rashid has got some interesting corner pressure that he can maintain. Jumps out of there, though.
That's
big
a nice way to put it.
here.
Confirm the Popeyes with a side of fries. No sauce, though. Gotta finish it off. Nice finesse and plus. In the overhead to put him to rest. Luigi taking it back. And you see the typical stuff from Guile players a lot. They'll spin that bar just to get that big lead and then finish off things, because Guile is all about control. He's got to have his coffee at 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. If he doesn't have it in those times, he's having a bad day. He's not fine, So Guile, if the control's wrestled away from him, he's not gonna be able to get that win. Rashid can do that, but Guile has many ways, as you saw before, to take back that advantage. And right here, we're already seeing 1 on the board.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. When you take that control away from Guile, it really becomes difficult for him to bring that back into his position. But we're seeing here, and again, Rashid's a perfect character to do that because he really plays at his own pace in this game. We're seeing big life lead here from Luigi at the start of the round. Very cautious about the spacing of the Sonic Booms. I like utilizing it at that mid-range. Doesn't want to use it too far because it's very easy, but big crush out of the corner, but back into it.
Ooh, typical Rashid game plan that you see. He can call up in the corner, view reversal, get some distance. No, Luigi not pressing the issue. And I kind of like that, but also it's the call from the corner. But I feel like Luigi has a lot of control. It's Harut's job to stop this approach. Upside down kick, and there you go. Even in these situations where you're caught up in the corner, Luigi's been here before, right? If you're a Guile player and you fought Rashid, you've been here. If you fought JB, you've been here. This is nothing new. And you just stay solid and get your hits to get the victory.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Again, we've talked about it before. It's about control, maintaining control. Luigi is definitely utilizing that here. But going in with the big forward throw pushes him into the corner here, but slowly inching his way in and out. But Luigi seems very calm and collected. Even the V reversal pushes the pressure away and puts him in an opportune position at mid-range for Sonic Booms here.
He's fine to swing those out. Harut gotta get better about his corner pressure. There's a jump out. Luigi again, going for that big health differential right there with the super. No fadeaway, no flash kick. Cross cutting with this character is kind of difficult. Crush EXDP though, the bust out. Okay, Harut, let me see something different, dog. The sweep off the feet, Lisa. I'm telling you, Luigi don't care. He don't look both ways when he crosses the street. These young cats don't care, dog. He even has people to back himself up. He's up in games and rounds. He don't care. Be reversal, one more hit to do it. It's just a touch and jab, and a dab will do you. Luigi will take it over Harut with the quickness.
Yeah, pulling it through like a comb through his hair. I don't know if his comb actually makes it through his hair. That's what I'm curious about.
That's cement.
Like,
my dude be doing that with cement.
He's not even really combing it down at that point. He's just scraping.
You just see chunks of his hair come off. Is that what's going on, Guile? Let me know, Guile. You good? Like he talked about how he likes control. So what better way to control your hair than to put some Gorilla Glue in it so we'll stay at the right areas. But we ain't gonna see this dog on a TikTok. We are gonna see Luigi moving on in through the winner's side over Harut. Good Rashid play, just not strong enough against someone who's as solid as Luigi. And I saw some people talking in the chat about what's going on with Street Fighter. To reiterate, we are going 2 hours earlier on the top 8 days for Wednesday. And then before that, on Tuesdays, we're going to run the pool section. This is so we can fit in not one, but 2 great games. Street Fighter and Strive at the same time. So right after this Street Fighter 5 spot, you're going to be able to see some Strive. So if you're striving for Strive, stick with us, pop up a chair, enjoy this great Street Fighter 5-ness, and then get right into the Strive right after. There's going to be a special guest on that, so make sure you guys on gals are staying tuned for that. I'm going to get down this list because I ain't trying to get bodied in this loser side. We have to zip up some body bags.
Yeah, and talk about body bags. Going up, we have got Shodown versus Matoa, which interesting matchup because potentially the Zeku versus the Balrog.
Yeah,
it's not something you see every day.
You really don't. You don't see many Zeku players, and I don't know why. The character's busted. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Japan, you hear this? This character's ridiculous, okay? I know everybody in Japan that plays Zeku loves to go young and don't want to, dabble in old. Take a look at Infectious. Take a look at Angry Bird. Those cats out there that are kind of exploring more of the character and really putting the work in. I feel like this character is he takes so much work, but you're very rewarded. I think he's one of those characters that, especially this season, works well with the V-shift system, and he's just ridiculously strong. But hey, I guess Japan, if you want to keep him low tier, that's cool. My character won't get nerfed. I'm good to go.
Yeah, and not to mention too, with the second B skill, I think that introduces a new factor to his game plan because he's able to utilize that. And we're seeing that there with the second B skill choice. I think it's been a little bit more commonly picked because you have that projectile opportunity. You have whether it's the Weasel or the Hawk, it kind of checks some of that forward momentum, but I don't know how well that's going to come into play against Balrog because Balrog can close in a large gap very quickly, similar to something like E-Honda that you'll see. So takes up a lot of space on the screen without a lot of forward movement per se.
Yeah, there's so much recovery on that. You have to be super careful. Yeah. Like one good EX punch means that they're in. So even if you try to stance switch, to get got. But the side switch, the medium punch, DP ender is gonna be a guess for game. Oh, he had the shooting, but not the right button. Throws out the guard combo.
Oh no!
Not the Oha swing it back.
I'm surprised we didn't see activation there. That would have been a great combo extender, but just not enough to pull through. Matoa taking the first round.
I think this matchup, both forms do pretty well, but you have to find those right distances, those hits. You're kind of playing a precise game with this character. Yeah, nice punish right there on the -4. Not enough for the distance on the Koku, but that's fine. You're saying, hey, I will do this. If you swing like that, I will do it right back.
No, absolutely. It is definitely not a one-way match, that's for sure. But right now with the big life lead, sending him back slowly into the corner here. Activation time.
Under pressure, EX connects, gets a knockdown. The 3Ds, stomp on the Yeezys again. Matoa, knowing that, I was saying Beatrice is coming through, but it's spent. Shadowkin, this is the problem with Zeku, I guess if you want to say it's a problem, is that their comeback factor isn't hot and heavy with this character. You really got to put you back into it. It's like a 9 to 5 plus overtime with this character if you want to get going and stay solid. And Matoa, staying solid, we haven't seen that many mix-ups from the Zeku player. We haven't seen too many, flip setups. The standing medium punch is a great anti-air right there, and all this amounts to, Matoa just putting fist to face.
Round 1.
No, you're absolutely right. And we have to talk about, too, Balrog has some decent damage behind those punches, so it's not going to take a ton of confirms for him to be able to seal the deal here. Where in the juxtaposition, we have Zeku, who it takes a little bit more work. You know, not a big comeback factor and not a ton of damage behind it. Definitely a long range of combos. But again, you really have to factor in, you have to get those confirms first, and you have to get a lot of them. And right now, not getting a ton. 2 throws in a row from Matayoa, and a big crush.
Up in the corner, counter hit. And you see Matayoa just jumping here and there, just trying to find a slide. Anti-air, trade combo right there, and that's a nerf right there. You go float, we all float up here. But I'll tell you one thing, Shadowcan's about to sink out of this tournament. This is losers, and this is set point. Matayoa.
Yep, nice punish there on the punch, but not seeing it a second time around. And I like using the Kokens just to catch him in case he tries to press a button, doing the follow-up and keeping those frames plus. And plus, that gives a little bit of pushback there too, so keeps him out of range.
Oh man, he had the right combo the first time if he would have found the conversion off the light, but it's easier said than done. Off that 4 frame right there just to get things going, the new buff, but he's getting going right here. I see the engines pumping right here. VP, knock him down the ground. This is where the Pressure City starts off the young. This is what this version's for. If you want to play some neutral, you play old. If you want to go berserk, you want to play some Street Fighter 5, it's all about the young stuff.
You're absolutely right, especially because it has those ambiguous cross-up situations in the corner. We saw that there. It looked like potentially hitting in the back, but he still landed in the front, and that caught Matayoa. But starting out the round strong second time. Shodown trying to close out and get one on the board.
And you know, in reverse for Zeku, it's more about. I was listening to Infectious talk about this. He's like, it's more about just getting these like 2-hit situations for the stun to get it done. Like the damage is it's pretty good, but like when it comes to the stun, this character can get things done. And check up at the top red. Check the red, check the stun up there. Look at where he's at already. One good situation would have got him got. Matayoa staying solid with the blocks, gets out of the corner, stays solid. What's that situation I feel like for Matayoa?
Ooh, big cross up. All right, back into the young mode. Matayoa going in with the big activation, following up with the throw. One hit could do it potentially either way.
That's true. Shadowkin, if you pop B trigger, gonna get got.
Oh!
Zookeeper. But the walk up jab to do it, Matayoa walked up to him like he was taking a stroll in the damn park. Like he was taking his dog out for a walk. Didn't even get him the poop. Dang, that was disrespectful.
Very disrespectful and a big counter, closing things out for Matayoa. Gonna be moving on through the bracket. And unfortunately, Shodown not able to pull through. Gonna be down and out for tonight's tournament, but thank you so much for competing. Make sure you guys go check him out over on Twitter and his social media. Go support his content. We love to see some Zeku gameplay, that is for sure. We definitely don't get enough of it. But yeah, Matayoa gonna be moving on to face Harut over losers quarterfinals. That's gonna be a good one. I'm pretty stoked for that. I like seeing some some of those characters that aren't Akuma.
I thought you were gonna say Cammy or I guess from last season would be Seth. I guess like that'd be kind of be Seth, but still, yeah, I know what you mean. Like sometimes I personally like seeing Akuma, but for me it's Cammy. For me, everyone's got like that. Everyone's got that character they want to see. For me, it's Cammy. In chat, I know you agree with that one. And I know if you agree, show me that I'm right by hitting up that Matrino, !Matrino. Run that in the chat just like that. You're going to see the code. You're going to see some sponsor quests on the right-hand side too when you click the link. Fill those out. Give some love. Let's fight the scammy Cammy propaganda out here. Show the players some love. There are no Cammys in this top 8. So if you want to show some love to the players out here, run it their way. If you got a little scrap in your pocket, you can throw it their way too. Throw a little change.
Absolutely.
They have something to play for as we get further and further to the top 8 action Weds Night Fight style.
Yeah, and as if my prayers weren't answered, we are going to get Hylix versus Stupendous up next on deck. Don't know exactly what Stupendous will play. He's got a pretty strong set, but he also has a couple other characters under his belt. But Hylix has a Akuma player, very, very strong Akuma player, and not a name we see every day coming through, so it's going to be a lot of fun to watch him hash it out here with Stupendous. And yep, going to see the Akuma versus the Geef.
Sorry, sis. You gotta hold this one. I like me some. It's been so long since we've seen Akuma. We definitely had that run of Akuma players. And there was a time period where this character just got away with murder. Now he gets away with like a light slap. It's like a 20 to 30 years. It's not too bad for the crimes that he's committed. He's still ridiculous. But this is one of those matches where I feel like Akuma, things go wary. You know, Geef just needs like 2 touches, and that's it. So Akuma has to stay solid, and that's a lot to do, especially on launch.
Yeah, because Akuma does not have a ton of health, but staying solid here with a big damage. But, oh, gonna go in already with the big XPD. But we wake up in here, the DP.
He woke out here. There's a knockdown off the heavy kick. Back dash, oh, the punish. You thought? You better stay sucker free. Yo, that did the damage to do it. Damn, highlight. Let me see what this character about. My man enhanced by the Takamura coming through, winning the tournament to show you what it do. I knew this character was ridiculous, and I like how I feel like players get bolder when they see someone else, you know, win a tournament, especially like a CPT, even though it's like a regional. They're like, dang, I can do this too. This character kind of works. This character kind of works.
Yeah, especially when you see your own character, it does give you a sense of inspiration, but staying strong and Iron Forcer Stupendous putting in a lot of damage. Activation time here, though, using that highlighted purple fireball.
That's the enhance right there to cut through the armor, get the knockdown Hylix. Gotta stay solid because I see that bar at the bottom, Oki situation into you gotta hold this because the only reversal that you get if you're Akuma right now is you got the invuln BP, which is great. You got the backups of, you know, the jump back and just like that. But then again, if you get got, it's guess for your life, and you want to be in those situations at all. Trigger winding down, Stupendous is just fine to play this lane.
Absolutely. But talking about lane here, you do have the fireball plan, and because Stupendous doesn't have V-trigger activation, he's unfortunately not really able to do a whole lot out of it, but gonna get hit there. Activating time.
Far for the crouching heavy punch to reach. Hylix gotta stay solid, but time is winding down. It is becoming a factor. One good fireball, you know, on Smith's side, or just the suck to come through. Oh, V shifts away. Bro, you V shifted away, but you gotta come through the play. You gotta finish your plate. You gotta end Stupendous right here. Only 10 seconds on the clock now, and there's not much Hylix can do. Look, he's like, yo, just take the hits. Just take the hits. Just take the hits. You're just giving me bar, baby. Wait, hold on now. Hold on now, sis. He gave him the win. He gave him the win. Sissy Young gave his ass the win.
The man literally had a second to spare. Able to clutch it out. I gotta admit, Hylix kind of earned that. Hylix kind of earned that one. Because that was intense.
Round one.
Stupendous, come on, my brother.
Oh man.
Oh, you gotta come through. You gotta come through correct now. There's that speedy. There's a knockdown. Now you see a little more aggressive. He's like, I can't be playing around anymore. No more timeouts and such like that.
No, absolutely not. Especially because Akuma has such low health. Once you get the knockdown, it really turns into Geef's favor here. But in counter, Hylix really has to play defensively, going in with the activation, gets a DP going through the multiple hits of armor.
Hylix playing with fire out here. This dude has like no health, but that's the danger of this character playing Akuma. You got no health. You are a paper thin. You have the lowest health in the game. You are a paper thin, wet cloth. Anti-air right there. And that makes these situations, even when you have bar, V-trigger, or fireball, it's so dangerous because you know one touch is going to do it. You know that's all that's necessary to get that win. And Stupendous could just play lane. You gotta come to him to get that win.
No, absolutely right. Especially because he can use those multiple hits of armor. He can use SVD to go through some of the, or the Lariat to go through some of the fireballs. You know, he's got some options, especially once he has activation. Negates any of that zoning game plan.
I really feel like I'd like to see more of the fireball gameplay from Hylix, but he's staying just fine right here. In the corner trying to eat to the fireball, but hey, that's a big boy. Oh no!
Big crush.
We can follow the drop.
Anti-air. Hylix, what's your answer here? You're stuck in the corner, dude. You don't want to be here when you're against Geef. Oh, Stupendous.
Put one up on the board. See, once he gets aggressive and puts Hylix on notice, it might just be a wrap. You see the differential of damage from the characters, and you know I'm not sitting here saying I feel for Akuma, but the low health bar just makes it difficult to deal with when in terms of like the decisions that you make as Akuma. They all have to be airtight because the minute this character comes through, and of course the flex makes this even more difficult to deal with. And you see the reactions from Stupendous to deal with the fireball using the Lariat. Take it to the corner.
Absolutely. Now in the corner, talk about that. Stupendous. Ooh, I like the interesting whiffs here. Slowly chipping away, but we're not seeing a ton of air approach here from Hylix. I don't know if he's just a little bit nervous, you know, weary of the lariat, or not sure, but it's a little bit of damage. Ooh, that dive kick. Okay.
That was a deep dish right there. Oof. He went deep for that one.
Yeah, that's Chicago pizza style.
I mean, so that actually is delicious. Don't let Logan or anyone tell you different. And I'm going to tell you something. The Hylix bringing it back and just like that, a little bit more aggression and a little bit more tightness in the game plan. And you were talking about the air approach. We saw that a lot more from Hylix in the previous round. Stupendous has got to catch him out of the ground.
No, you're absolutely right. And again, catching him from the skies, bringing him back down to earth. Usually not a place that, you know, Kuma likes to play at, but big use of armor, going in with the grab.
Stutter step and dashing away. I'm not quite sure what, you know, I was going to say, you get too close to this dog, he's going to put you down on the ground. Another hit right there.
Look at all the meter. Oh, I was going to say, look at all the meter Hylix is sitting on, including activation. Just not able to use it, but we'll carry it into the next round. Gonna have to make it count.
Oh, EX SVD round start with it. And already getting the counter hit. Oh, my man's trying to run away. Look at him do the demon, the demon teleport. If you do that, you know you're in trouble. Good check on the dash. I want to see more of the Hylix to check these dashes. You're going 16 to 25. I'm gonna have to hand you a speed limit or a speed ticket. But look at where it's caught up in the corner. You don't want to be here. Hylix has proven that, you know, you get caught up in the corner. It's looking long with nice crush get out with the target combo.
So using the lariat to get through the fireball again. Great opportunity to take that range. Activation time in the big crush.
All right, fireball pressure right here. He's got V-trigger. Careful of the suck. That's the problem. V-trigger coming through. Oh no, you know what this is. EX SPD. One more hit to do it, sis. Oh, the weight and bait in the SPD. Put him in the ground like an earthworm. This set is adjourned. Stupendous. Order in the court. Order in the court.
There ain't no order when it comes to Geek. Stupendous pulling it out and pulling it through. Moving on through the bracket. Thanks so much, though, for Hylix dropping in with that fire, Akuma. You know, bringing in the heat. A little fireball pun. Thank you much. Appreciate it, Hylix, for dropping in. We definitely love to see Akuma gameplay. Well, most of us do.
You don't. Mustaphes, if he was here, he would be like,
oh yeah, Mustaphes
right,
would be all
this is
over it.
my man would be rubbing his hands. He'd be like, licking his chops, like, oh man, there's that Akuma on the screen. Delicious. Hey, I want to join the Akuma game too, but if you check out how much work you got to do, I don't know if I'm kind of a lazy type of gamer. I like to unga and bunga. And you see how much work you have to do as Akuma. There's a lot of tools that he's got, but you have to be able to use them right and keep airtight. And you solve the problems when those things don't happen. Hylix falling to the Geef, and Stupendous moving on in the bracket.
Absolutely, and going to be having to face off against Christy CH. So another Shodo. We're not talking Shodos as in.
Oh no! Don't start. All the content creators.
I won't go there, but where I will go is into the match arena. Make sure you guys go check it out. Use that promo code WNF2021_23SFB to add a free 50 cents to the prize. But we are at $56 right now. Definitely sitting comfortable. And I'm telling you guys, it is so easy. You can also do Sponsorship Plus on the right-hand side if you've already used up that coupon code. It is a great way to help support the tournament. And of course, too, if you got a little extra change in your pocket, you can send it our way. We always appreciate the extra love.
Yeah, send it our way so y'all can see some more play. Let me move down this dang thing here. I ain't trying to fight nobody. In my 0 level Dan, I ain't trying to see nobody with that Dan. Y'all trying to see some great high-level action. That's why you came through this Wednesday Night Fights top 8 action. So if you love what you've seen, I know you do, go ahead and run them codes, run some love. You know, take a little bucks from your parents' pocket if you can. Only if you can. You know, don't spend on the V-Bucks like you usually do. You know, I know you're usually out here thieving, you know, conniving and you know, out there being like, oh, let me just swipe my mom's credit cards and get some V-Bucks. Get that out of here. Put it to the players out here and, you know, give them some love. You know, what else could you be doing? Wednesday Night Fights, you know, it's Wednesday. You ain't doing nothing of your day. It's the middle of the week, you know, to get you over that hump day. You already had a bad day at work. You come through and watch this great Street Fighter 5 action.
Not to mention
Round one.
beautiful entertainment if you're having dinner right now. So thank you everybody for joining us. I know it's a little earlier in the day, but we appreciate your presence and hanging out with us here. Talking about hanging out, we got Mateo versus Haru. So again, more Shodown action. We got the Ryu, got the Rock.
Are you sure he's gonna hit us with a sparkle or some shit like that? Like, nah, I'm gonna stop. Because I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. Anyway, Haru caught in the corner with that. I don't know if he knows what game he's in. If he's in Smash, that you can hold back on that side of the screen. You won't fall off the edge right there. But you see him trying to advance in the middle of the screen. Haru has lost so much health, but does find a buffer off that light. All right.
Absolutely. And the guessing situation here too, if you're Balrog, the nice thing is once you get the knockdown, it is a guessing game. You get the 50-50 because if you're able to dash in and close in that gap, you do the overhead or you do an anti-air. But
That's the mix-up, the overhead of the anti-air.
but jokes aside, you do the overhead or you do the low, and you're really stuck in this tricky situation because you have to guess and you have to know your opponent really well to be able to put in that 50 situation.
Ooh, yo, he got the buffer off that fierce. I ain't gonna say, I'm gonna say that's a wish punish. I don't know if you were looking for that, but you take those. Light in the Tatsu. D-shift away. Got a little counter hit. Now the upper and the EX connects all the way to the other side of the screen. Doubling down with the bar and the counter hit. He is working out here. Not even all the combos are landing, but sometimes the hits just hit just right. Oh my God, sis.
Big punish! Using up that meter to close things out. That was so unfortunate. Haru had the activation there. I thought this might be the change of tides, but just not able to pull it through. Too much confidence in the DP. He's gonna have to.
That DP. I felt the frustration behind that DP. I felt I need to get out.
Round one.
Help me. Help me from that DP. But it wasn't the right time. Haru actually landed in the right place, in the right space. Let's see if, I'm sorry, Matawa did that, but let's see if Haru can bring things back. This is, I feel like this is still a difficult matchup for Ryu in some aspects. The V skill to avoid the fireballs, which are, sometimes difficult to deal with because of the varying speeds, but also just the pressure situations. We've seen Matawa, as you said, land that big damage, right? That's grown man damage that comes from this character.
Absolutely. Balrog's definitely a grown man here. Holding on to that V trigger, expect to see activation here momentarily. Using the V reversal to send him back into the corner. He wants to keep Frog there. There's the activation time. Big throw.
Walk up with it. Neutral jump. I like that from Haru, but just too far out for the heavy kick to land. Oh, nice. Gets the hit and the donkey kick to do it.
Closing things out. Haru finally able to get around on the board here. And normally I think the fireball would be a little bit of a detriment in Balrog, or for Balrog, but I don't know. Mateo with a strong start to this next round.
There we go. Finds the timing. Sometimes you have to recognize the timing and not only the space, because you're not always going to be able to call that out. Side switch though. Oh, the check though for gets the knockdown off the fireball. Sweep. Punish.
Ooh, big punish.
Don't know why he did that. Maybe thought he had V-trigger or something behind it, but the neutral jump. So he got the beat though from Haru.
Yeah, not utilizing the V shift or V. One of the V's. Keep him in the corner here.
Oh, the turnaround punch on Matoha. He had to do it to him like that. He already had the B skill, but sometimes you just be holding on the dang dear life to that turnaround punch, and that's one way to smooth on through the fireballs. Matoha, and that puts you also as like a -2 situation. That's not super bad. That's a smart way to deal with the fireball. Set point for him.
Oh man, and big damage. Already got the knockdown, but waking up with the EXDP here. Trying to find his way out of the corner, sweep into activation.
Knockdown with the fireball. B shifts away. Anti-air right there in play. Matoha, just at that distance where you can react and deal with the fireball, just like that.
Yeah, and using the V reversal. I like that answer, especially against fireball.
Yeah, get some distance. It's perfectly fine to do that, just to get some distance, get some gray life on the deck in a one-touch situation, but who's gonna spin his bar like that just to actually get the lead. Get that nice big lead. The hop up the overhead, EX, and with the V trigger, it is a job well done by Matoha. Making this dude's brain rattle. I don't think he's gonna be able to see straight for a week. You ask him to draw a straight line, it's all squiggles. That brain is absolute jelly.
a jar shaking it up.
He's just they do an MRI, look at the brain, it's all liquid.
It's an unfortunate position if you're gonna have to be out for the tournament today, Matoa.
Oh.
Moving on, but we have got so much more Street Fighter 5 action for you.
Oh, yeah.
And if tonight is not enough for you, if your appetite cannot be satisfied by tonight's tournament, you can check out more Street Fighter 5 action by going to MetaView. They take all the highlights and greatest clips for tonight's tournament, put it over there. You can definitely go check it out, as well as previous tournaments, and you can also look at the VOD here for Wednesday Night Fights over at Level Up Live on YouTube. They also have previous tournaments that you can check out as well.
Got a lot of great spots for y'all on the dot to check out this great Street Fighter 5 action. It's honestly been so great to play this game in terms of like the V shift, you know, creating new things, and obviously everyone getting hungry for the CPT and how the intel. I feel like even though intel is over, people are like hungry. They're like, dang, I almost had that. I could have did better. Or the people that have gotten the intel, they're like, I know it was nice like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Corey Bell and them, like Corey Bell was like,
hey, my man, they still wearing the training gear. They're still wearing, you know what I'm saying? Like
training gear.
Yeah, they're still wearing the Intel clothes, dude. They miss it.
They're afraid. They're afraid of the rules.
They're afraid of the. You're right.
They don't want to get kicked out. They're gonna report Divine. Hey, he didn't wear the training gear. I don't think he can count this match. I'm not counting this match. My hands are off the control. I'm not counting this match. But you'll definitely have to count this one. Wednesday Night Fights. Let you pick whatever you want.
Yeah, and we are going to pick Sakura versus the Seth. Stupendous bringing out the Seth, which is, I'm not actually mad at this because I think Seth fares a lot better in this matchup versus me for sure. But of course, we've seen Chris CCH absolutely dominate with Seth, so not going to be unfamiliar to this character by any means. Seeing that there is the buffer from the light kick, big damage to follow.
Yeah. And I gotta be careful of that step kick right there, the crouching heavy kick. It's -4, and she can actually punish that. One of the rare characters that can actually do so. And speaking of punishment, look at this V trigger. Look at the red. In the corner carry, oh, he's making bread. Yo, get that stun up. In the DP, there we go. Chris CCH. That's not dead yet. What's gonna happen?
The recovery too from the missed grab, going in and closing things out. I like that answer. Chris CCH is prepared. If one thing doesn't work, he moves on to the next and very quickly at that.
Round start the crouching kick, finds a confirm off the EX. Stupendous now trying to work that corner pressure. And I feel like this is, you know, even after the season where the corner game isn't as strong, it's still good. Like, people think that corner, when they get the corner game nerfed, it's like, it's wrapped. They can't play the corner stuff. It's still good off this character. Forward medium punch, you know, crouching medium kick. All things from Seth are super great in terms of keeping that distance. And that V skill suck being enhanced too. But speaking of enhancements, there's a V trigger 1 to get the job done. The corner push is happening. The jump out from Stupendous, smart stuff.
Absolutely, gonna get big back throw here and the corner advantage. Nice confirm. And the full damage behind it.
Back though, stun is done. Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah. You don't even have to check the pulse on this one. I know.
You see the cadaver, you're like, nah, he ain't coming back up. He's go do a different patient. This one's dusted. Next, and we're going to the next round here. Chris CCH with just the constant pressure. I feel like he's able to keep. He's just one of those cats that knows how to use Sakura very well. Because like, I don't think Sakura's neutral is that strong, but if you're able to, you know, be a fast-paced player, she thrives off that. Her walk speed, her dashes, her damage that she gets, especially in V-Trigger, are really played to people that want to just be super aggressive.
Absolutely. A nice challenge there on the V skill for Seth, going in with the forward throw and keeping the damage going. One hits a stun, break on the throw, but the sweep into activation.
He swept them on his wake up SMG. He had V-Trigger to make it safe. Yo, the side switch are doing, yo, the mix. Ain't this kid like 18? Ain't he trying to be a bartender out here? Get that off my screen. My God, this dude had the mix on the deck. I ain't seen a Sakura player do that. Stupendous with another strong round start, but how long will it last? Chris CCH is on set point.
The man using the whisk to mix this up here. Big damage to flow. And because the DP gets so much corner carry, the stun a second time around, building up that little extra oomph-a-meter.
Super, that's definitely gonna do the job. That's
Yep.
definitely gonna get it done. Chris CCH with the quick 2-0 sweep off the feet. Damn, these matches are going mad quick. I feel like we've just been able to get going in terms of enjoying the Street Fighter V action. And Chris CCH is like, bedtime's happening. My mom is calling. I said I'd be done at 10. It's getting close to that limit. I gotta get going. I'm sorry. I gotta speed run this one.
Yeah, definitely speed ran, something
80%?
like that. Yeah. The man made it really quick. We'll just say that. Closing it out, moving on to face against Matoa over in losers semifinals. But we are gonna rock it out. I think back up in winner's side, right?
Believe so. And before we rock up there, why don't y'all rock yourselves over to the Matcherino. Run that Matcherino, exclamation mark, Matcherino. Run that in the chat just like that. You're going to see the code. You're going to see ways to pay. You're going to see ways to give back to this great Street Fighter V action that's in front of your faces. So why don't y'all do so? It's not only free to also put in the code, but also the sponsor quest on the right-hand side. You can, if you got a little scrap, you can throw it their way. You know what I'm saying? Just to make that play even more fire as we bring you through this top 8 action. That means we're going to be seeing some first to 3 kind of situation. Longer play, longer sets. Hopefully not a wash.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a wash. As we get higher up, we're going to see even more talent and even more back and forth action, which we always love to see some more Street Fighter 5 rounds. I was going to say events, but it's all the same thing. But while we're waiting to load in, oh gosh, I don't want to play.
Yeah. You see that that ultimate grandmaster rank and that grandmaster rank, and you see the characters and y'all be some sweats. I'm just trying to have some nice casual fun, and y'all come through. You just sitting in battle lounge like, oh, I just want to have some casual fun. I just want to have a fun time. And these sweats come through and just tear you apart. That's what's going on here. I ain't trying to play. I want to let these dudes, rock it out. I want these Titans thug this sucker out.
You might as well unplug my controller at that point.
This is beyond me. This is beyond me, I'll tell you that. But people, we gotta see who's gonna be going beyond the winner's bracket, because this is winners finals first of 3 to see who's gonna go in that grand final spot, in that nice, warm, comfy seat that you want to have, because you definitely want to be in the winner's side of anything.
Hey, my man.
Of a stacked bracket.
And my young lady, everybody gets a little sweaty when they gaming. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get a little, everybody get a little that chair drench, the back of the neck, the back of the neck, yo, the ear muff, little tickle. You know what I'm saying?
The ear muff. I was thinking about the swamp. The swamp starts to puddle.
Oh,
hey, sometimes that's the super sweats right there. That ain't me. That's a super sweat. Sometimes you got a little bit drips from me, but I ain't no super sweat. But these two out here be big sweating, if you know what I'm talking about. Luigi, Barlad, winners finals, first of 3. Let me know how y'all like in the chat, and this is going to be a ridiculous one. Barlad, as we've seen before, loves that V skill too, super ignorant.
Yeah, again, I think this is going to be really hard because the Sonic Boom comes out so fast. Calling out the tire, I mean, you're definitely going to have to eat the projectile there in order to bring the tire into the game plan. But right now, no tire callouts just yet. Just trying to navigate around these projectiles.
Again, as you said before, boy, when we take these trades to get the V skill going, it not only, put something on the screen in terms of something that Luigi has to deal with, but also the fact that you get to build that V bar up if you get going. But however, if Luigi gets that bar in terms of EX, you can get that nice free knockdown if all that goes for the V skill, tire come on through. Activation.
Yeah, I think the main game plan here is going to be utilizing that armor to eat through the Sonic Boom to closing that gap. But a big jump in here for Luigi, following it up with a throw. One hit could potentially do it. That definitely will.
A lesser man would have just stood there like a fool. That lesser man is me, but not Luigi. You see that your light flash before your eyes when, even if you have full health, you see Abigail just rear back. But Luigi staying solid, takes the first one. Flash kick goes right through the armor. Lucky boy.
Yeah, able to pull it through here, but finally landing some damage with getting flipped again with the flash kick, creating that distance. But we get big jump-ins in here because we are big boys.
Romance stuff. To his favor. Flash kick, yeah, right through the tire, sweep off the feet with the crush. We'll be pressing buttons on the wake of the back dash to avoid the throw. We've got the baby boomers on the deck. These are yours. Hold that. Pay that child support.
You're gonna have to throw there. One hit, it'll definitely do it here if you're Barlad. You gotta be careful how you jump. I'm stressed out right now, Sankola.
I'm so stressed. Oh, the crush off the feet, the raw sweep. And he
Oh,
wants to
the
take this-
big activation.
What is he doing? Yo, the reset, this will do it. Abigail punch, he had it. Luigi. But honestly, I feel him because I thought there was just going to be a charge up, you know, back fist to face. But Barlad in this face with the cross up. Oh my God.
Ooh, catching him from the sky is a beautiful anti-air there. Negates the time by jumping over, trying to use the V shift.
The medium. Run that burn knuckle right there for a crush or like an extension. They're catching long lingering limbs. Nice crouching pierce into the EX. Finds the distance off it too. And again, the V skill. Coming through the distance. My tire me the back throw though. Hold that. Crush on the wake up.
Ooh, the upside down kick, big damage. You're gonna be sitting here for a minute. Activation. Oh!
Oh, look at how he's doing with the armor, using the ES flash kick to get through. No anti right there. So Luigi with no anti, but does find the crush off the feet. He's shifting the crush.
I think he caught him as he was dashing back with a sweep, and I feel like Guile's sweep has such a weird far range, especially because it does the double hit. It would have caught him as he was dashing back anyway. So big win for the start for Luigi. I felt like that match went for it. Like,
when Mr. Cola said you gotta pay that child support, that actually hit a little different nowadays. Yeah, I felt that one. I'm like, hey man, he's talking about me.
You only have one baby boomer. This dude had a bunch on the deck. That's a little bit different. For now. But man, as you said before, that quick sweep though, that 7 framer coming in the clutch, that's a cornerstone of a Giles. You know, that's a part of his balanced breakfast. You know, that 7 frame sweep coming through to check a lot of these buttons.
You got your bacon, your eggs, and your 7 frame sweep. Ooh, I like the lead up there, force him to jump in and catch him with the anti-air. Calling out the tire though.
Puts it right back though. This was effective. Get that out of here. Barlad will not be denied. He's like, how about this one? It's the same tire. What are you doing?
I told you, I didn't want it. But we do want some big damage. Follow it up with the EX flash to get the pressure away from him. Trying to throw Sonic Boom, but
and he almost landed on that, but unfortunately the bag sent it back at him, so it wasn't his. But the flash kick will do it, using the screen freeze to get the anti-air right there. Luigi, I gotta give this dog credit. Not many people are able to operate against an Abigail player, especially one of Barlad's, pedigree around those like EX runs and things like that. He's got different answers. You can tell he's loud out this matchup. He's about to go up another game. If Barlad don't change up, what he's doing in terms of pacing.
when you say pedigree, I just think Larlad's like a purebred Abigail player.
You're walking through you can't even fit through the damn, the tubes and stuff. Come on. Oh, the super tonight upstairs. Gets the distance to Barlad, full screen.
Yeah, but the activation time is going to give him those extra hits of armor, but just not enough.
It's a full-ass combo right there, people. That's a full-ass combo right there. The sweep off the feet, off the fireball, gets the extension to get the win. Luigi, again, staying solid in the face of Barlad, who has, if you've seen him on, Beta Bash, if you've seen him in the DreamHack tournament, if you've seen him anywhere, you've seen him in Ranked, you know how scary he can be. And the fact that he is so stubborn in his game plan for the V skill 2, he has that and the V trigger 1 are such dangerous things that you would normally be panicking, but Luigi has such a good, strong game plan for everything.
Oh no, you're absolutely right here. Luigi has an answer to a lot of these really sticky and scary situations. And again, too, I think it also, you have to give thanks to the fact that this is a really great matchup for Guile in the fact that he can play that shorter game so well. Abigail, we're seeing here, has a tough time trying to close in that gap. He's such a slow character. And especially without using a meter for armor or activation for armor, you're really stuck at the mercy of the Sonic.
And look at the distance where he plays. With that boom nerf being what it is, you can't play in front of the face, but he's fine to take that space from the anti-air. And this is going to be dead. Doesn't even need the meter to make the bread. We've seen this before. Luigi's staying optimal, staying perfect, and it's on Barlad to stop this obstinance. This is set point for the winner's side of Grand Finals. Luigi looking real easy with it right here.
Absolutely, but again, Abigail's not down now for the count until you see that KO, and he has a comeback factor if I've ever seen one. And plenty of meter on his side at that. Getting the big overhead here, but stuck in the corner.
Uh-oh, hold on now. He shifts away both of them at the same time. Staying solid, they both don't want none. They both don't want none.
All right, the flash hit again over, but just gonna get punished for it. Trying to go with the cross up, but we block those here, but can't block the big command grabs.
Hold this throw, got something on your face. Nice check. Switch up. I don't know what Luigi was going for there. Maybe just to try to check a run, but didn't find the anti-air. And you know this is a one-shot situation right here for Luigi. If he can find the final hit to do, he'll build up enough bar for the super. We'll be seeing Barlight and losers. That wasn't it. He spent the EX to try to catch him, but it wasn't enough. Careful, you can't call it the tire. Barlight, don't do it. Please don't do it, brother. Don't call it the tire. You ain't gonna be able to do it fast enough. He's got EX bar at the bottom. You be eating a buffet of booze. B-ship. The cancel the chase down.
I was about to say, it is a one-touch situation either way, especially with all that meter on both their sides. Gonna be carrying it out again. Match point here for Luigi. Barlad could very easily take it back, just needs the momentum.
Yeah, Barlad, if he can just stay at this range pace and just play in his place, he's fine to go. Like, he's good to go. Like, this is where Guile wins. He just has to stay solid, especially against the V-trigger activations, and not panic in these, flip kick situations that Barlad's putting on. They're normally, negative and things like that. Nice knockdown. Press the time to jump in. Gets the throw on the V-shift, too.
All right, keeping on the low here and keeping him in the corner. The big the cross up in this continuous pressure.
That distance, it's hard to challenge even zero on block, no matter. In the anti right there, there's a Popeyes with a side of fries. Super, no V trigger to do it. That means no sauce, but still delicious as he's with it. That is the win for Luigi. I honestly thought if we would have saw one more round, Barlad might have found a way. He might have found a way. Life finds a way, but not that time. That was not that fun. Unfortunately, Barlad's going down to losers. We're going to try to wreak havoc down there. But Luigi staying solid. As I said before, he is so strong in terms of knowing what to do for options and stuff like that. Knowing what to do in terms of like, oh, here comes the EX run. Here we go. Other people would be freaking out. Not Luigi. Damn.
Nope. Luigi staying strong out here. And talk about strong, moving on down into loser side of things. First two this time around, Matoa versus Chris CCH. This is for a chance into losers finals to face off against Blarlad, which I do unfortunate, really, because one of them's got to play against Blarlad, and that is mental exhaustion in its finest, because Blarlad will keep you guessing and keep you on his toes, and he's such a hard competitor to read, such a hard competitor to read. But gonna get into it, because we gotta figure out who's gonna get there first.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out. If you're Chris CCH, look at that match, look at your lips like, man, this is gonna be delicious. Matoa, maybe not so much, but he's definitely dealt with some bad matchups in his time.
Absolutely here. Gonna get a nice confirm into the DP here. That gets him a little bit of the screen carry. Break on the throw.
That heavy kick, trying to find a crush counter. Situation to get the follow up on the V skill, and just finds the crouching kick, and no EX though. Too far out the distance to find that conversion. To get that to connect.
Absolutely, and look at the range Chris CCH is playing here too. Big damage, and potentially one combo away from stun. Finally lands the mark though, and this is gonna bring things all the way to the other side.
Even on block, you're still getting got. EX, activation time, that's new this season. Nice fadeaway, B skill, EX in play. Chris CCH staying solid, and again, this is top level competitor stuff right here. All of you would have mashed buttons in the corner. You would have freaked out. Maybe you would have V-shifted in the corner like a fool and got. But not Chris CCH. Find a way to activate, but it's now in Matoa's hands in terms of aggression.
No, you're absolutely right here, but big damage trying to follow up. Again, using DP Ender. And that gets such a nice level of screen carry there because it still puts you in an opportune situation to close in the gap, but still gonna get that distance slowly inching the corner. Going with the forward throw.
Any other person, sis, to be honest, they'd see that great life at the top and they would slow down. But Chris CCH, You don't even have a driver's license. You don't even know what the stop signs, the driver's signs means. The speed limit sign means. He don't have no idea. What's that 65 mean? I guess it means go faster. Because as you saw right there, the gray light was on. That would have been a painful hit if Matoha would have did it in terms of, a crush counter fierce or whatever. But he just was like, hey, I'm just speeding. I don't care.
Yeah, literally cut the brake lines, took out the whole brake pedal, just all gas all day. Like, to the point where he glued the gas pedal down to the floor. Like, you can't, there ain't no lifting that thing up.
He's got a need for speed. See if Matoha can slow him down. He definitely has to put his work, his back into it. There's a light that we saw as such a big punish that, on -4 situations, she gets so much off of there, but the activation.
Yeah, nice whiff at that too, Matoha, getting the big corner carry. And this is we're talking about those 50 situations. You gotta guess it. Guess wrong, got flipped with the overhead.
Yeah, still stuck in the corner, not where you want to be, because CCH though has a lot of hard to work with. Pulse and Fireball. It was a big one. A little size to it. B reversal though, for CCH, this is still his game to win.
Absolutely, but could bring back one, so I'll confirm. Matoha trying to bring things back into his favor.
Every time I say it's their game to win, it don't happen.
Commentators curse.
That's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Chris CCH. You're trying to clean this up. Matoha still trying to fight back. Finds the target combo right there, right on the dot. Rush punch, max distance. Gotta be careful with that standing light kick that we've seen before. Lands a punish and EX and continues the pressure that could happen from Chris CCH. Matoha gotta be super solid. Beast go right to the fireball, take him to the corner.
Yeah, talk about solid right here too with the big life lead. Trying to back off. Nice little punish here. I like this range too that Matoha is playing, but we get big activation time here for Chris CCH and the big crush.
On the dash up too, misses the beast kill, but he's immediately out of the corner. Throws the V reversal. Look at the aggression, I'm telling you. He will not stop until he gets what he wants. He will not stop until he gets that W. These young cats, they only see one thing. They can't keep their minds on. He's probably already thinking on the next match. He's like, let's get this over with. Matoha has to keep up this character, and you see how difficult it is. One long lingering button, and we're seeing like a conversion to corner carry and the damage. You gotta be careful with these rush punches.
And not just that, look at the meter on Chris CCH's side, so you have to be careful what often he's gonna pull out. Whether it's super or something else, something to potentially kill here. Throwing out the fireball, yep, confirming the super.
So dirty to fall on the fireball like that, not gonna kill, but it will put him in a better position. In fact, slight life lead, walk up tech though. Good stuff from Matoha. EX. Oh no, he didn't cancel the V trigger. Oh no, you feel that one in your chest. But if you're Matoha, you gotta let that roll off and be put to rest. You gotta just stay solid and say, hey, it didn't happen. We're good to go. Next game, next round.
Going in with the DP again, getting the nice screen carry here. I like these clips and this constant check to come in the corner.
For CCH with a big lead right here. This time actually slowing down. That great life, not as much as it was before. Trade definitely hurt quite a bit. But now with this activation, it's all pressure all damn day. Don't press a damn button, Matoha. Don't press a button. Oh God, don't press a button.
Ooh, and he pressed the right one this time around. And he has all the meter in the world to carry him to the other side of the screen.
Oh, the fadeaway right through. Oh my God, one more hit to do it. Just walks up with a, dash up throw. Chris CCH didn't walk, he ran. He said, I'm not gonna walk. I'm gonna run to the store, pick up this deal, and deal to Mel's. Chris CCH, I'm telling you, this dog is definitely on 10 at all times. He's at 10 at all times. These young cats, they don't slow down.
No, they definitely do not. And I don't want you guys in chat to slow down by checking out that match arena. Please be sure to go check it out. Use that coupon code WNF2021_23SFV to add a free 50 cents to the prize pool. Thank you to everybody so far who has donated, because we are at a big hefty $60, but we can get higher. We can at least get to that nice number over there. And a shout out to Flare Knight for the $40 donation, Rotary Lover for the $10 donation.
Oh.
And everyone else in between using those codes and also completing the sponsorship quest on the right hand side. Make sure you guys do that. It is a couple of easy clicks. It is free money to add to the pool. Super easy, super quick. I can do it in between matches, so I think you guys can too in chat.
That's what I did during some of my matches. In between, you didn't have a dang deal. You had no idea. I was sitting here going, and I did it. Y'all could do it too. Make sure y'all do it. And heck, I might even bless you with some, I might bless your next ranked match with a win or something like that. If y'all let me know that you, put the code in, I might bless your ranked match, next ranked match. I might give you a little bit of blessing. Remember what you play.
Are you talking about Odin? Are you gonna show us some woof woof?
How much are we at? Are we at 100 something?
Do we have to reach like $784 or something?
Okay, first of all, I never put it that high. And if somebody has, you reach to 100. Let's get to 100. Let's get past 100. I'll bring in Odin. Get past 100 people. I'll bring in Odin for this losers finals, first of 3 situation. Street Fighter 5 action.
Do we get a live Odin or a picture? Which one?
You get a live Odin. You get a live Odin.
Okay.
You get to hear him. Stereo.
Okay.
I remember, I don't think it's the last time, but the time before that when you brought Odin in, he tried to jump up on your desk and bring everything down. So I know I want to see that again. I know chat wants to see that again. So let's get that match arena over up to $100. And also let's get into this next match because we got Chris CCH bringing out Sakura once again. But Blarlad definitely going to bring in some silliness here with the Abigail.
Yep, already getting the jump in, pulling up the V skill, locked on the neutral. Or CCH not taking the bait, big jump in again. That jump heavy kick is like a missile. And it's almost like a dive kick in the way it comes down. It's very hard to anti-air. Her anti-air situation, not the best. If you try to go for a crouching heavy punch, you might get blessed.
Not to mention too, Blarlad's the one who sent Chris CCH down into loser side. So a little bit of history here. And it is the first of 3 situations. So we're going to have to see if it tells its same tale or if the story's changed.
Nice anti-air predictive stuff. Oh, and using the flip to go over the throw? Okay, risky, but you know what works out in the clutch? Blarlad stomping on the Yeezys and get one on the board. Anti right there. Gotta be predictive with that anti. You see that Chris CCH has to go for it at the right range, because if you throw that at the wrong time, it's a jump-in combo, and it's never gonna be in favor of Blarlad.
You're absolutely right here. Big damage though this time around on Chris CCH's side of things. And lots of meter to follow up with one hit to stun. But the super on wake up.
Done did it. He pulled up the covers and immediately swat him like a fly. He just already had his clothes on, his business suit ready to go. Oh, the DP to chase down the whip throw. Command grab flavor, no go.
All right, big activation time here, doing in the full charge up. Catches him in the sky, bringing him down to earth. The activation for Chris CCH, following it up. This is the big pressure time for Chris CCH. But you guard break.
You'll take that over the damage that could have came in not getting guard broken. A nice EXTP to deny the charge up fierce to face. Chris CCH. I'm loving these answers, blowing through the armor. Although we've seen how Blarlad operates. If he gets the tire going, it could be a wrap at the same time. Hard matchup for him, but you know, when it comes to Abigail, sometimes you hit hard enough, your matchups don't matter.
Yeah, and it's interesting too because in this matchup we have 2 characters that both hit extremely hard. They put out a lot of damage. I think Abigail just slightly more, but still, it is definitely not a situation where you want to let a lot of confirms happen on your opponent's side. All right, activation.
Got hit with the EX Fireball, corner carry, and you don't want to be here. 4-framer with no reversal. The 4-framer with no reversal, don't press a damn button. Oh, the attack this time, Chris CCH go for something different. Knocks down. The chase down on the V-shift.
The V-shift is hard too, because when you're in the corner, like the V-shift allows a beautiful escape when you're in the neutral, but in the corner, unless you can follow it up, you're really kind of stuck in a sticky situation because you're prone to getting punished for. And we saw that there worked on Chris CCH's favor, putting one up on the board, but he's gonna have to continue to carry this momentum through.
Round 1.
And Blarlad loves to cause some chaos and destruction.
Yeah. But see, like that, sweep off the feet to interrupt the fireball. You gotta find other ways if you don't have the parry. So I understand, but my man definitely loves the chaos. Loves to do something different with it. But there's the air to air. Yo, Blarlad with the predictive stuff. The classic. Oh, usually that's a jump back jab. Actually, I should say.
Yeah, and talk about corner pressure. We usually see that a lot with Sakura, but Blarlad utilizing that corner pressure and keeping Chris CCH stuck in the corner. Gets clipped with the EX Fireball, but activation time for Chris CCH with the big anti-air, send him back.
That was from behind the head. Keep him back down on the ground with the EX clip. Bag dashes, the command grab. Going for the pressure, overhead reset, no go. Gave him a full punish right there.
Woo! And with the easy stuff.
Round 2.
Nothing difficult out here. You just keep it nice and simple for that win. All that's starting to come back. And you've seen him get really good about his anti-airs. And did with the fireball too. We've seen the sweep before. Now the flip kick. Chrissy CH having to charge up that fireball to kind of maybe eat through the armor is actually proving detrimental. And the damage on that command grab is massive because that low health. And the EX to come through these normals, damn. Everything going right for BlazBlue.
Absolutely. Going in with a back throw, trying to send him into the corner. Activation time. Chrissy CH really wants to take the opportunity to put on the corner pressure. And he's definitely going to get that here. Trying to use that reversal, push him away. Nicely timed neutral jump.
Whew. Calls in the B skill. Careful. Careful now, boy.
Oh.
Oh, EXDP. But the tire's still in play. It's still in play. Speed shift. Can't send it back at him. 8 too many hits. It's off the deck. Needy stuff, no vegan. Does it again. The backdash chase down. That's going to be stunned and done. Chris CCH. Oh my God. Brings it back from the brink.
The man got a double.
What?
The man got a double serving of meat. He said, "No, skip the veggies. We're all carnivore up in here. Double meaties."
You know when you go to that restaurant where they just keep dropping meat on you like that? That's what's going on with Chris CCH. He's like, bring me the pork, the sausage, the steak. One of them fancy ass restaurants where they don't have vegetables. It's all just meat on a skewer, and he is skewering this dude all the way through with all these hits to do it. Oh my, check this.
Yeah, break on the throw, finally getting a little bit of breathing room here for Barlad, and plenty of meter to follow, but getting clipped with the EXDP. A second one on the board here for Chris CCH. I think that's what we're called Brazilian steakhouses.
Yeah. Don't get me hungry, sis.
Oh,
Don't
trust me, I'm already there. It's dinner time for me.
Whew.
And I am eating up the Street Fighter V action right here. Well, my brain's eating it up. Not my stomach. I can't live off of Street Fighter V.
We gotta have a lot, but what do you do? What do you do if you're BlazBlue?
I mean, we don't ever really see him pull out the other B skill, the parry, which not a terrible option in the situation, but what is this familiarity with that? I'm not sure.
He ain't gonna do it. It could be the right choice. He ain't gonna do it. Hey, yo, Kirby, that's your brother. Stop putting weird things like top 5. Sakura is not top 5. Let me tell you why. Because her neutral is not that good. That character's neutral is not that good. But, however, in this matchup, all of her tools work out perfectly to defeat this character. Like, you can't do nothing. And again, BlazBlue, he is headstrong. He wants to go for that B skill too. The parry might help out in some of these situations to escape some of this pressure, but he will not change. He is a man on a mission. He is a man about the tire. He wants that Michelin star. He wants to see himself in the loser side of the finals, and he's gonna go he's gonna ride or die with it. He's gonna ride or die.
Not another tire joke. we got car puns, tire puns all day and all night. But we have also got crush counters, big damage, following up. All right, I like the stashing, keep the pressure constant.
Pressure fears, cancels right in the light flip right there. Keep the pressure going, and a little bit of great life too. Let's see, just dealing with the fireballs has been good from BlazBlue. It's just these situations where Chris CCH gets going. We're gonna put him down on the ground. Oki time, hold this EX. Back fist, of course, put him in the corner.
Absolutely calling out the tire activation time here, throwing the tire up into the sky. Does nothing though against the EXDP. Back into the neutral.
There's the throw. Hold down with the pressure of the fireball. That's off the table. So now Chris CCH has to charge up to really get the job done. We'll just jump in though. From the skies, no surprise. Chris CCH on set point.
Yeah, you mentioned that dive kick for Sakura is really difficult to anti-air. Abigail definitely isn't a character known for having the best anti-airs in the game, but definitely going to be known for having some somersaults at that. Big anti-air there, working things through, and the big punish on the DP.
Immediately again, call the tire, but these walk-up throws are doing the job in terms of not dealing with the tire. A lot of people will just let that tire fly, but Chris CCH is like, no go, hold the throw. Trying to find that finesse and bless. V-reversal will put down the stun.
Absolutely. And the EXDP sent him back into the corner, catch him from the skies, bring him back down to earth. V-reversal, keep the pressure off me, but just not enough to do a whole lot off of it. Again.
Tire. EX, that's going to be a full punish. Oh, he wants to save the bar for a super situation. You might need to kill this character, my friend. This is Barlad, and this is with 2 EX bars. You make you dead. Careful now.
You called it out here, bringing it out. My tire and I actually think that was a little bit detrimental though, because
this is detrimental for Bloodline as Chrissy Sage gets a double KO that lands on his side and lands him the win. That's detrimental right there. Taking trades like that.
What the heck?
She punched his ass. She punched his ass in the full flip, dude. Full cheeks and everything.
He said you were cheeked up on a Wednesday. I gotta clap those. And just like that, we were seeing Chris CCH go up to loser side of Grand Finals Wednesday Night Fights.
Oh bless.
With my heart. Oh my god. Nerf Soccer, look at all this anti-soccer in the chat. Yo, definitely got some recency bias with this character. But if you're fighting someone like Chris CCH, you know what? Maybe you're on to something. Maybe Chris CCH has found the secret sauce with this character. You know, maybe.
I mean, I think Sakura's actually is a really viable character, especially as a Shoto. She's definitely one of the stronger ones in the roster. And I think no, Commander Jesse, no. Out here saying bust him. No.
Shoot him. Hey, Rotary, shoot him. Doctor, shoot that guy. That top 10 sim out here, shoot that guy. But we're gonna leave Chris CCH and Luigi to fight, right? And we're gonna leave y'all to go to that match arena, buff that up. I want to see my big, beautiful Bull Mastiff come through, because you might not get to see him for a while, okay? Wednesday Night Fights, it's gonna be a while till your boy come back. I gotta take a quick trip. So if you want to see Odin before I leave, let's get it to 100. All you gotta do is run, what, $32 right there? Oh my God, or that's not that bad, less than $32. That's all you gotta do? Come on.
I mean, there's enough people here, over 200 viewers, and if each of you run that coupon code, definitely going to be getting pretty close to that mark. And we all want to see Odin just absolutely tear down Tinkle's setup. I definitely want to see it, so make sure you guys go run that code through, do the sponsorship quest, and if you got a little extra money in your pocket, make sure to send it our way to support the players. And of course, if you like what you see tonight, make sure to go give some follow to some of your favorite players that you're seeing, because I know Chris CCH, for example, is streaming right now, so he's definitely bringing some love and action. And I know some of the other players that you're seeing tonight stream and also have Twitter accounts, so make sure to go support them. They definitely come and support the community. They put on a good show for all of us as well. And you can also support via Level Up Live. They do a plethora of different games, and they run a really good shop here. So a lot of fun, a lot of good stuff.
We have some great stuff to close out the night. Luigi and Chris CCH, a Wednesday Night Fights classic, a top 8, top 16 classic that you probably see at a CPT on the Western Coast. I bet as the next CPT comes up, you might be seeing this. So it's like a preview. This might have even happened during the Intel. I'm not sure. That wasn't streamed. I think Chris CCH didn't stream his run, and Luigi, you'll have to go into the archives to find that. But hey, if you didn't get to see it there, you get to see it if it didn't happen to CPT. You get to see it right now. Luigi looking good in winner's side, but Chris CCH has been fired up. He dealt with the Barlad, and let's see if he can come through. He's got to do it twice to make it nice. Got to beat him twice in the loser side. Pull him down losers and take that victory. Who do you think is going to take this? Give me some bias. Give me some bias. Go ahead. Give me the bias.
I hate giving bias because it is always so hard, especially because we've seen Chris CCH take games time and time again, but I've also seen Luigi pretty consistently, especially coming into the season, coming into grand finals and actually taking it, especially with his guile. I think his guile is super, super strong. So of all the players here tonight, I think this is going to be one of the closest matches we are definitely going to see, just because these two players are so skilled, and we see them both respectively take grand finals at Wednesday Night Fights all the time. So
yeah, it's going to be a good one either way. This is on paper, not a matchup. If you're soccer, you don't like seeing on the screen. The fireballs, you're eating a buffet of booms. And what you got to do to get over the fireballs is mad predictive. You're not going to win the fireball game. You're not going to win that zoning game anytime soon. You got to get close to that heavy kick crush counter situation. And you got to find the hits to put them in the corner. But if you can put them in the corner, that's where you make your money.
Oh, absolutely. And I think the big factor here, too, is going to be the pressure game plan. If you can close in that gap, especially when you have V trigger activation, mind you, if you're Chris CCH, you're gonna be able to have that high pressure situation. And it's really difficult for Guile to react because he has to continuously charge Sonic Boom or the Flash Kick. Seeing that situation play out here, got the corner, got the activation.
Walking down the corner. Luigi, what we've seen before, right? He's willing to fight out this corner. He's more comfortable than most Guile players, but that is uncomfortable confirmed right there. That is a raggedy confirmed right there. That's unfortunate. Chris CCH puts him in the corner. A lot more aggression on the deck, and now you see Luigi kind of panicking a little bit, not knowing what to do. Anti right there. One situation on both sides. Crush off the feet. Activation.
Yeah, definitely one hit either way. Gonna try to get with the chip here. I was a little worried for a second. I was like, is that actually gonna be enough?
Yeah, that kind of used to be all that far. You know, Luigi's kind of clinched. He definitely clinched up there. He's like, oh, do it, please. Please kill. But the thing is, like, the reversal could have came through, but at the same time, I think he would have been caught in the storm of the super. Still, Luigi's game. Chris CCH trying to take the momentum back.
Alright, and trying to keep that distance off of him at that here. But getting caught with a big jump in. EX, DP, but I know Luigi's got the meter on deck, expecting activation here.
If you definitely want an assured punish for an anti-air, you gotta use the X bar. That's for Sakura's side. Try the upside down kick, no go. No Barnum and Bailey's today.
Definitely not just all punish here. Carrying us into the next round.
The boom game right here. This is what I want to see more from Luigi. Running the boom game, backing up enough, but not letting that space be taken with these walk-ups. Nice conversion here from Chris CCH to get the knockdown off the DP. Trying to push Luigi into the corner. Again, this is where Guile definitely suffers.
You're absolutely right. And talk about suffering for Chris CCH. Miss the DP, gonna get big punished for it. Stuck in the corner this time around, but misses the flash kick.
Yeah, they scrambling out here.
My turn.
They definitely, he's like, hey, I ain't trying to hold back. I'm trying to play. But Chris CCH is the only one with the hands on the controller. That's the first one to him. And remember, Chris CCH in the losers, he's got to get going. Remember, has to reset the bracket to take down Luigi. I like the way he's playing. We talked about this before. Keep the pressure going. Land those heavy kicks to stop the fireballs in front of the face. Get the crush counters going. V-skill, put him in the corner, and work your magic.
Yeah, but I feel like Chris CCH really has to play very clean in this match. I mean, obviously both players do, especially because Sakura puts out so much heavy damage, but especially for Chris CCH to maintain a momentum, because Guile will absolutely wreck your momentum given the chance and then creating that space, and you really got to start your game plan all over again. Seeing it here, getting things going.
Those whip flash kicks have been playing for so much damage. You know, for Chris CCH, you got to be careful of those. If Luigi's doing those, you got to be a little better pace with those. You see Chris CCH kind of smooth through, or they're not the right moments, and you're just giving his dog damage.
Okay. Trying to retaliate with the Hadouken with the Sonic Boom here. Nice jump in, great confirm activation time to give it a great combo extender and the full screen carry into the corner, but the back throw.
Fight delay on that too. Cough in the corner, the super. This actually might do it. No skilling necessary. No assembly required. Luigi coming back.
Yeah, no IKEA out here. We get that self-rebuild.
I love those rebuilds. You order that and it's at your home when you're able to use what you ain't got to worry about putting this together or that. You got an oblong chair. Luigi staying solid just like that.
Absolutely, and getting a big round start with plenty of damage. Oh, I like the dash on the side switch and lots of damage to follow through. Flash kick ender. Activation time though.
Luigi's so comfortable in the corner, and he knows these moments are going to happen. Finds a jump in the sweep, and I like that for the win. These side switches, as you just pointed out, is I think part of the reason why he is so comfortable in the corner. He's so willing to be like, well, I'll play out of here. I don't care. I've been here before. It's Street Fighter 5. I'm not scared of anything at this point. I fought CFN Kens. I fought CFN Ryus dashing up into me in my face, 15, whatever, 13 frames, whatever it is, like quick frames or whatever. I forgot his dash. But, you know, dash 3 times round start. Being a call up in the corner is nothing to me. And if I find these moments, I'm going to side switch and take my momentum back.
Fight.
You're absolutely right here. In again, the level of being comfortable in this matchup and exploring this game, I think, and we talked about this at the start of the tournament. Luigi's very comfortable in this game. He plays it for fun, and that's what makes your opponent dangerous when they're able to keep their nerves cool. Seeing that here, going with the horror throw and taking it back the likely the activation time for Chris CCH, trying to get his own pressure started.
You kick nice pokes right here. When you have that lead in health, good button to poke out with, but the fireball on the deck, the 50CH to come through in the neutral. Fierce, no conversion to V skill. Jab check, activate.
Ooh, the air throw sent him back down to earth, but the punish there on the Tatsu. Luigi taking another round.
That confidence behind that air throw was kind of maximum right there. He was like, sit down. When you
felt
do that in
that.
the corner, you definitely reading them. You a librarian
Oh, yeah.
out here. You are reading them.
I felt that in my soul. I heard that thud from a mile away. Oh no! Talk about confidence. Definitely misplaced there with the flash. Gonna get the big stun for CC8. Has plenty of meter to close this out, but doesn't just yet. Activation time for Luigi.
Save the bar. I kind of agree that, you know, Totik would have been great, but the chase on the upside down kick. Barman Bailey with the the baby boomer coming through. Walk up throw. There you go, Chris CCH. That was looking like a high fight clip. Because that chase down on the B shift was sick, but that was looking like a high fight clip. You got to be careful there. With Chris CCH, gotta stay solid, brother.
Absolutely. Trade on the anti-air. Unfortunate in second time around. Luigi just not quick enough to catch, so spending the meter.
The fireballs again. This is hard. Chris CCH does have bar. Now it's going to activate the fireballs. EXDP as an anti-air. That will have some assurance behind it. You'll definitely anti-air when you have the EXDP by your side.
Absolutely. Jumping out very comfortably as that. Now Chris CCH stuck in the corner. Not the most ideal situation, especially with Guile on activation. We're going to be here for a while.
We're going to be here for a while. Go get some snacks. Put up your shoes. You may go take your dog for a walk while you're here, because it's a long combo. Ends it right there with a flash kick, but still has one more hit to do it in terms of the bar, but the jump in doesn't land the right way. The cross up, not fully in play. Fierce does not connect into a super. There's a throw. One of them's got to finish the damn play. Oh, falls with the fireball and the DP to do it. Chris CCH takes it. Luigi had it. Listen.
He had it.
He had it. He had it.
I'm a little upsetty.
I'm super upset. He wasn't ready.
Nope.
Put him
no
to Betty.
Spaghetti.
Hey, yo, let's go. Y'all usually get this at late night. You're getting it right now. Because we out here and we tight. Listen, I'll tell you one thing that I really love from Chris CCH is this constant pressure. But Luigi, you gotta finish your play. There are starving scrubs all around the world that would love to have combos like you, dog. You gotta finish your play and stay solid. Care for these anti-airs and these flash kicks, especially against someone like Chris CCH who will punish you right back.
No, you're absolutely right. You really have to play cautiously. And again, we talked about this at the start. Sakura has a lot of damage behind her punches, so you cannot risk getting too many confirms from your opponent here. And already out of the corner, but the flash kick sends her back. Alright, and Sonic Boom.
EX connects. There you go, Luigi. A lot more control that maybe more used to seeing when you look at this on paper. Fireballs, aerial approach, especially when Chris will have no bar to answer. He's got to be predictable with the crouching heavy punch to get that distance. And Luigi trying to fight out this corner. Here we go, though, Chris. He's with the buffer to light.
Yeah, you love to see it too. It's such a strong button, one of the 4 horsemen of the game, that is for sure. That light kick. Ooh, the big stun. Woo! Losing it. All right, this is reset point right here for Chris CCH if he's able to pull through. Coming in from loser side too, but Luigi still has his own round on the board, so he could deny that there for Chris CCH.
Ain't nobody blocking on wake up. Ain't nobody blocking on wake up today. They both woke up with the buttons. They woke up and chose violence. I do not want peace. I only want problems.
Yeah, no peace in this game for sure, but all activation, following up big boomers. Oh, activation time though, going in with the forward throw.
Ooh, the double
Give it to
down
him
throw.
twice.
Oh. Twice to make it nice. And you know what that means? Not only do a reset point, I just checked the Matcherino. Yo, Zord coming through with the 100 to cap us over. You know what that means. At the end of this match, at the end of the set, we're going to be seeing some Odin. All right. But let's first see who's going to get that win. Reset point. We are going to Thursday night grand finals, as I like to call it. But you won't be seeing that for a while because we've got Strive right after this. So y'all got to, if you want that late night, which y'all better be sticking around for, we'll have Strive right after this. But for right now, it's Street Fighter V Finals Reset. Chris, CCH, and Luigi. Chris bringing them down the losers with that obstinance. I hope someone starts blocking on Wake Up. That might change the tide of this match.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never upset by, by resets, but I'm also not upset by this prize pool. But I know you guys can bring it even higher because I'm sure there's still coupon codes to be used and there's sponsorship quests on the right-hand side to be completed. And also you can give some love to some of the other match arenas that you will see shortly for Guilty Gear coming up. But yeah, thank you to everybody who donated. We get to see some Odin action after this. So, a little dessert after the main course of Grand Finals Final Reset. But again, quick shout out to Flare Knight, Tiger, Rotary Lover for the big donation, Dangster, MZ for the donations. Thank you. Let's get into the action.
Yo, shout out to Dexter. That's my boy right there. Yo, back fist. Luigi trying to claim that space. Remember, this character all about control, and he's got really great buttons to do that. You're trying to walk forward, crouch, mini kick. Anti-air right there if you're trying to come through the sky. No surprise, I got those anti-airs.
Look at this aggression, though, from Luigi. Throwing in every boom, whether it's the enhanced one with the V-skill or the regular, and catching him in the sky, swinging back down to earth. I like this aggression from Luigi here with the Sonic boom. I'm into it. It's
that weird kind of like controlled aggression. It's like you're controlling the pace and the space of the map, right? You're controlling the land, sea, and the skies, but you're definitely being a lot more active. And this is what we're seeing from Luigi, a lot more activity. He's a lot more, I don't know if he took some Red Bull or whatever, or like 5-hour energy drinks or something. My man's going.
That's like 30 hours of energy right there. 5-hour energy. And talk about big punish going in with the side switch, able to close it out. Luigi putting one back on the board here. It has to be the shoes.
It's gotta be the shoes. It's the shoes. He's moving the group with those shoes.
I have some feelings about those shoes, and they ain't good. But you know what? If they're working,
you don't like the shoes? You know what? Those red kicks are kind of weird. If they're red kicks, they definitely have to be a certain type. Like yeah. I'm not a sneakerhead. I don't know anything about that stuff. But I know some weird shoes when I see them. Those definitely look like dad shoes. Those damn near look like Crocs. If you just put the holes in them, those are Croc levels right there. Come on now, those are Crocs.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely not wrong, and I wouldn't put it past Guile. He's the kind of guy that rocks the Crocs. Yeah, but also rocking it here with a big punish activation time though for Chris CCH, getting caught with the Sonic booms and trying to catch him in the air.
All right, Luigi gonna block on Wake Up this time. Never mind. No, he's not. Ink splash kick. Had the health to bet it, so works out and finds a jump in for the win, Luigi. I love the fact that he definitely will deny that pressure and approach from Chris CCH. And what's wrong with Crocs? Jesse, come on now. Don't make me start. You sim players are unusual. Sweep off the feet, Luigi. You ain't got no bar to make it safe.
I like that answer too because he had the enhanced Sonic Boom on deck. You're forced to jump either way.
That's true. Got locked down. He's just swinging that 7-framer. Look at all this pressure right here from Luigi with the fireballs and the back throw, adding a lot more booms into his diet. But the win, full punish right here.
Yeah, they do throw 2 times in a row, make it count, and chase down.
Wasn't even a combo. He just dialed up that EXDP, knew he wasn't gonna do nothing against that. And Chris CCH swinging back the momentum. I like that side switch EXDP bet right there. Luigi not showing too much in terms of defense, in terms of like, I'm gonna hold back the block. So Chris CCH is like, bro, I'm just gonna come through with the EXDP. That was sick. The raw stuff. Gordon Ramsay cringing somewhere. And the fist of face gonna put him into place. Check the red. Make it some red. Look at the lead.
Yeah, again, catch them in the skies and bring back down to earth. With a big anti and a big jump in, the PKO to make it count. One more on the board for Luigi, inching that much closer to taking the win.
You know, maybe defense don't matter if you just keep going for the offense. And to be honest, I can't hate what my man Luigi's doing out here. We've definitely been seeing a lot more booms come through in the neutral, and they've been pecking away at Chrissy CH, the low health threshold, being problematic for Sakura. And again, if she doesn't have V-trigger bar, it's hard to get through those fireballs. You got to get predictive with it, jump in, EX fireball, stuff like that. You can't play the zoning game. And if you're spinning bar and there's a V-trigger to deal with the fireballs, that's a loss for your side. You can't use that for pressure.
No, absolutely not. And Chrissy CH relies so heavily on that pressure, especially with the activation. So we take that away from him. He's really left trying to fend for his life out here. He's fighting for his life out here. And Luigi's definitely making him work for it, throwing out so many sonic booms, trying to jump over them. But we got anti-airs, we got air throws.
And that air throw sets you so close to them so you can continue the pressure, but we got buttons. But he woke up with the splash kick and the sweep off the feet. He had V-trigger to do it. So I understand why he did it, but damn. It's an expressive game. I don't want anyone to ever say Street Fighter V is not an expressive game. Look at that. Raw flash kick, because I feel like it. Because I'm in the lead in terms of games. Look at that. Sweep off the feet, but this time Chrissy CH with the punish, though.
Yeah, finally able to punish that big sweep there. And that is a key moment, too, because Chrissy CH is able to get his game plan started. Walk him into the corner here, but the sonic boot pushes him back. And this is tournament point. This is tournament point for Luigi right here, too. So a lot of pressure on the line.
Yeah. And Chris, again, having to come through against a buffet of booms, that's unfortunate. It's a whole country buffet of booms that you have to deal with right here. And Chrissy CH, he's on a diet, but Luigi's trying to feed him everything. Hold down, there's the back throw. Chrissy CH with a crush follow-up. Gets him in the super, not just yet. What's the decision? He didn't wake up with buttons. I can't believe that Luigi didn't wake up with buttons, sis. Oh, the EXTP on his wake up! On his wake up! EXTP on his wake up, go back to sleep. It's bedtime. It was on his wake up.
Talk about the disrespect. Man, you said, oh, he ain't waking up with buttons. Let me show him how to do it. Let me show him how to do it real quick.
If you can't wake up with buttons if someone EXTPs you on your wake up, that's unfortunate. Wouldn't even give him the chance to wake up with buttons. I love that. Yo, tell me this game ain't expressive. You a liar. I said right on the overhead right there. You a damn liar. Reset. Goes low. Flash kick. I feel like one good jump in sequence might actually get the stun, but it's rising down in V-trigger activation. Nice fade away. Oh, yes. Lord. This might be the comeback.
Yeah, it definitely could be here, especially holding onto that V-trigger. Getting caught with the EXDP a second time around. Stuck in the corner now. Yeah, and at the mercy of Chrissy CH's corner pressure here, jumping out. Oh, I like the and holding on to. He has his own activation here. Big anti-air.
Oh no! What a way to go! You live and die by the EXDP, and that'll do it, Luigi. Taking over Chrissy CH with the weight and the bait. Reeling in his damage on the other end. Oh my God. Hey yo. Let me reset this real quick. Okay. We're back in there.
That was heartbreaking. That was actually a little bit heartbreaking. I feel for Chrissy CH in that moment, having too much confidence in the EXCP there, and it cost him the tournament. But Luigi, again, going to be reigning supreme and taking it tonight. So big congrats to Luigi again. He very strong competitor, so I think it was a hard to guess either way style with the reset, but yeah, Luigi pulling through. And you know who else is pulling through?
He's wrecking the goddamn setup again. Listen, it's gonna be a bit to y'all see Odin. I gotta take a trip, so you know I'll probably be a few weeks until I'm able to come back. So I want to show off Odin one more time. Thank you for everybody that came through on the match Reno. I see all of you. Densert, yo, Rotary, everyone coming through with the codes and stuff. Yo, give him some love, Odin. Hey. Speak. Speak. Say thank you. Say thank you, everybody.
You ain't that,
bro, get it. There you go. There you go. You spoiled dog. You got so many treats already today. And you guys got treated with some great Street Fighter V action. Make sure, again, you check out MetaView. tomorrow morning. It's going to clip all those moments that weren't clipped because I know you didn't get all that. Make sure that you guys and gals out there, well, you know what, Flex, what's going on in your life? What's going on with you?
All right. Well, if you guys want to see more of what I have to say and the nonsense that I spew, you guys can go check me out at Twitter at Flexus_. I also stream every Tuesday and sometimes Thursday sprinkled in too at Flexus Twitch.tv/Flexus__. I know I'm also hosting, I'm a co-owner for Royal Rivals. It is an all women and non-binary tournament series, but because it is Pride Month, we are opening up our Street Fighter V tournament. It'll be the last weekend of the month. I believe the last Saturday of the month. You guys can go and enter it as a 2v2 tournament, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We also have an exhibition match on the last Sunday of the month to support our community, and it is going to be an exhibition for Guilty Gear Strive. So make sure you guys go check out Royal Rivals on Twitter. It is just Royal Rivals. Pretty easy. But St. Cola, my favorite soda. Where can people find you and hear the good words of what you got to say?
So, you can find me at _St. Cola on Twitter. If you want to hear me be an idiot, if you want to hear me or see me be an idiot in person, is twitch.tv/Saint_Cola. You can follow me there. I run the drink where you guys can come through and talk about Street Fighter V, Guilty Gear Strive, or just any fighting game. We just leave it open for people to just discuss while I practice commentary, other things. This weekend I'll be at the Midwest CPT, finally returning to the CPT, and then in about 2 weeks or so, whenever it is, I'll be at the Intel World Open, giving you guys and gals some of that Olympic level Street Fighter V action. I'm super excited to be there. It's going to be a fantastic time. Make sure that you all follow Level Up Live on Twitch, Twitter. If they got the Facebooks and live drills, follow all that. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you stick around. We're going to have Guilty Gear Strive, top 8 coming your way. Don't go anywhere, and we'll catch you next week.
All right. Adios, guys.